Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mitch Keller gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the second inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Keller is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Wow, somebody break out the oxygen tank, because he was booking all the way around for the triple, but then the throwing error gives him an opening and he heads all the way home to score. Got to take care of the baseball.
Ryan Braun comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-2.
That's outside.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Newman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hiura can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. And he pops it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Pitch on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year: 272, 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Men on third with 2 down. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Omar Narvaez.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Corbin Burns. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the third out. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Colin Moran. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Polanco is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Batting center, the shortstop, number 44.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set, and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Braun. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-2 now. The pitch. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball in.
Keston Hiura waits on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, The third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that pitch is out.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mitch Keller. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Keller.
Ja, ja. Ach, ich habe keine feste Zeit. Ich bin eh noch jetzt gerade im Baseballspiel, weil ich gar nicht gedacht habe, dass so früh kommt's. Ja, kannst du locker, ich bin gerade im 3. Inning erst, also so weit bin ich noch nicht. Ja, das ist gut und selbst. Perfekt. Ja, Pilz, ne?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane,
Oh.
but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Ein Meter weiter in seinem Ball zu kriegen. Ja.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. And he'll
Es kommt auch immer so ein Ding, weil wir verarschen.
to center
Ja, den
field.
kennen, aber diesmal da war schnell genug.
King
Ja.
comes on now, and he has it one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder.
Oh, Sammy hat ja bei mir die meisten ABIs als Leadoff-Fehler, glaube ich, gemacht.
Standing in,
Letzte Saison.
Adam Frazier
Könnte jetzt
will
Gefahr
try to
sein von
follow up the
Kane, der hat
double
nämlich
in
16
his last
ABIs als
at-bat with
Leadoff-Fehler.
another big hit right here.
Well, he got a
Der
good
ist wohl so
pitch
nicht
to hit
oben
last
rum, also
time
mal
up.
gucken, wer könnte
Looked
mehr
for it
werden,
up in
ja.
the zone and didn't miss
Ja,
it.
weitermachen.
Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly
Also die Spieler da,
capitalized on it last time.
10 Game-Innings
Ball one
leider
to start
kaputt
the
gemacht. Ey,
at-bat.
0 von 5, ey, ich hab nichts hingekriegt mit denen, ey. Es hat noch Kane eine mit einem neuen Spieler, aber der muss halt in dem Spiel jetzt mitmachen, sonst ist leider auch Ende, ja.
The 1-0. And he popped
Kommt
him
schon
up
wieder so ein Ding,
back
sieht
into
so wenig
foul
aus. Alles so
territory behind
scheiß
first.
Bälle jetzt hier.
And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. In
Das
front
geht
of the
eigentlich. Das einzige
changeup,
Problem
but
bei
he can't
Pittsburgh
keep
ist,
it
die
fair.
kriegst du
Two
halt
strikes
nie
on him now.
ausgezeigt, die Spackhose, ja. Die sind unfassbar schwer auszustriken.
The 1-2.
Gerade ich habe ja davor einen Breite, das ist ja mein bester Strikeout-Pitcher. Ich habe 2 Strikeouts hier gekriegt, ja. Das ist unfassbar.
Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Aber ist egal, die
I don't blame
Offensive.
the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire
Das
arsenal
werden sie in
open
Folge
to him,
werden, ey.
so we'll see what
Langsam
pitch he
läuft
comes
das hier
with next.
vielleicht, ey.
The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Got a time to fool
Ja,
around
das weiß
right
man
now
nie,
on a
ja.
3-2
Also,
count with the middle part of
für
the
halt
order
mal,
coming
das ist
up.
halt
Expect a good pitch
der
to
Anfang,
swing
ja,
at.
das ist der Hammer, ja.
Fastball.
Eigentlich sehr
strike
komfortabel,
three
ja.
called
Eigentlich
as he
3-0
couldn't
ist
pull
eigentlich
the
schon ganz
trigger, and
ordentlich.
there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Ja, einen haben sie
So
mir
a good
geschenkt,
job
also jede
there of
Schuppe
exploiting
gehauen
that.
und dann haben sie den Ball aufs Center irgendwo hingeworfen, weil ich durchrennen konnte und ja, klar, kein Inside Park Homer, aber ein Triple und Run halt, ja. Den einen haben sie mir ein bisschen geschenkt, also. Ja.
To the plate now, Brian
Ich hätte immer wieder einen Home Run.
He'll
Braun hat
look
immer
at
einen
a
Ball
fastball
rausgehauen, ey.
in
Das ist
there on the
unfassbar. Ich
outer half.
kriege auch
It's
keine Home Runs
0-1.
mehr hin, ne?
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hätte immer wieder Ball rausgekloppt, ey. War aber auch nötig worden, ist so scheiße aktuell. Den brauchte der auch ganz dringend, ja.
Hops this one up. Arcia into shallow left. He tracks it down and that will end the inning.
Der ging schon die 230er bei den Average, ja. Deswegen war ganz wichtig. Hier war die letzten beiden Spiele richtig stark, hat sich von 270 auf 350 hochgearbeitet gehabt, ja.
And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Ja,
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there.
Wir sollen auch letzter bleiben, ja. Das ist das schlechteste Team in der Division. Danach mit Colorado und Washington wird eh schwerer.
And he fires in a strike this time to make
Ja,
it one ball
Colorado
and
und
one
Washington
strike.
wird auch schwerer. In diesen beiden Aufgaben.
That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner,
Aber wie ich
this
vor anderthalb
misses
Wochen schon
and
gesagt
it's
habe,
back
ja,
to
da wird
even
es
at
halt
2
losgehen.
balls
Das
and 2
ist passiert.
strikes.
Ich wusste es doch, ja. Ich wusste es doch.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin Burns.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next
Könnten
will
nur
be
zwei
Corbin
Goldglas sein,
Burns.
nächstes Officer Lewis. Wahrscheinlich 2 Goldglas, ja.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this
Ja,
one,
das war ja
was
schon
they
mal
were
so, dass die
gonna work
beide
the
da
counts.
reinbekommen haben.
They've been
Das war
super
halt nicht
patient at
gestört,
the
ja.
plate in the early
Die haben schon mal
goings of
beide
this game,
eingekriegt in
and
einer
they've got
Saison,
the
ja.
lead looking for more.
Da haben sie ja 2 eingegeben, ja.
Popped him up. Moran has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Nee, kann er nicht, oder?
And the throw just does beat him at the
Heilige
bag, so
Scheiße.
the side is retired.
Weil der
Nothing
dritte Base,
across
oder?
here this
Diesen
half
Wurf,
of
ey.
the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Brewers lead it 3-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking
Okay,
slider
Bud kriegt die
that
Leute
time.
nochmal aus dem
Yeah,
Strike.
that was
Ja,
really
ja, der war
well
95 bei
executed, man.
Strikeouts,
A
ja.
classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes.
Ich glaube, in der
Swing and a liner.
Viel mehr Home Runs, ja.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see his total currently 4th best on this Pirate ball club. So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Now in the box, Kevin Kramer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
In now, Jacob Stallings. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Sonst was 3-3. Heilige Scheiße.
Though it had the home run distance.
Danke, Vince.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now that's popped up. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stephen Brault, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Ach Gott.
Stallings shading to his right.
Nee, ist gerade nicht dran. Ich merke schon.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Brault, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. In there, 1-2 now. Hit in the air out to left field. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's in there, 2-1.
2-1.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Hitting for the Pirates.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Osuna.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now batter, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's Adam Frazier. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. This one skied out toward right. Yelich is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Nick Birdie takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 57.
Ready once again, Keston Hiura. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Birdie, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Three and one, here it is. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Now batting, Ryan Healy. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Gott sei Dank.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hit us out of his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
Well, that's it.
The 1-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kramer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 6.
Striding in, Orlando Arcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson's there. 1 away. Luis Urias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Luis Urias.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Drilled to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Line drive to left.
Jawohl.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off.
Ich will immer noch rein. Ich war klar, auch mit jetzt hätte keine 400, das wäre verwunderlich, und mit 400 Betting über das Feld, ja. Das ist nicht möglich, ja. Viel zu krass.
Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Und da ist Nummer 10. Jawohl, er hat hier schon 10 Nummern. Okay. Ja, nicht. Der ist raus, weil die Bande so hoch ist. Okay, der wäre überall raus gewesen und Pittsburgh nicht. Das ist schön. Oh mein Gott, ey. Das hat nicht mal für Double gereicht. Das ist ja wohl ein Witz, ja? Du werfst mich jetzt heute noch raus. What the fuck,
Jeremy Jeffress will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 26, Jeremy Jeffress.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here's Gerard Dyson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Probierst du halt gegen rechts 91 Kontakt.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ja, haut den Ball jetzt nicht raus.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Lifted down the line in
Da hab
left.
ich mal Glück gehabt.
And no
Wie
one
Meter
will
jetzt
track it
außen
down.
setzt. Ein 2-1 Double oder Triple gewonnen? Ich hab keine Ahnung. Das war übel geworden.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
3-3.
And the run is
Ja,
in to score
roter
from
Ball.
second.
Ich hätte mit
It's a
Kane springen können, aber ich
3-3
daneben
game.
springen. Keine Ahnung, wie viel Watt ich da vielleicht kassiere. Konnte ich nicht machen, ja. Das war zu gefährlich, leider nicht in der Situation, ja. Da muss ich leider 3-3 in Kauf nehmen, ja. Auch wenn Kane durchaus in der Lage ist, so einen Ball in der Klasse zu fangen mit seinen richtig geilen Stats, aber nee, wollte ich jetzt nicht. Ja, das ist schon wieder verkackt, ey. Ja, das kommt Bell. Jetzt kann es ganz böse werden, ja.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Das ist eine arme Sau. Wieder gut geworfen. Mit 2-1 kassiert, kriegt er nur eine Not. Das steht weiterhin bei 0-1 Rekord, ey. Das ist unfassbar. Der kriegt einfach keinen Sieg, der Typ, ey. Der hat einfach kein Glück, ey.
And the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Der Base ist loaded.
If I'm managing this hitter right here,
Moran, ja, jetzt müsste Hitter von denen noch. Manchmal hat er nur Count geben, weil er kann ja nichts geben, ne?
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Colin Moran, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Ja, Moran hat von 2 Doubles im Spiel, das war schön. Ja, ich darf jetzt leider rausnehmen. Kann man nicht machen.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Claudio.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Weak roller right side.
Oh, Claudio, ach, Claudio, läuft direkt zuerst Base, ja, eigentlich ist noch werfen können, aber wenn du so weit laufen willst.
Ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball.
Crick, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 2-2. On Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Dyson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Claudio, a 6'3" left-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
But the throw is offline, and he's in there with two bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Ready for another chance? Jacob Stallings. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and a strike now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to break our tie. The runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Der ist 97 bei Hits oder 98. Super lustig gegen den. Die machen nichts, ja gut, dann wird man weiterhin drin.
To the plate now, Gerard Dyson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Wie gespielt, deswegen interessant.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's 1 for 2 now. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Corey Knebel takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Corey Knebel.
He's set and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Ach ja, von da schreien hören. I got it, hat er gerufen. Aber kann er nicht, kann aber nur da rumschreien.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier in a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Ninth inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-3. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Cole Tucker is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 3, Cole.
Ready now, Ryan Healy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Perfekte Reihenfolge, um ihm zu helfen.
The third baseman, Ryan Healy.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now that the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. A bouncer up the middle.
Nope. Der Kehler hat nicht zugelassen.
In time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book.
Ja, außer es war heute scheiße, in der Division war das leider weiter scheiße.
The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kyle Crick earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please strike.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-3. The San Diego Padres finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-1. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-4. The Nationals totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-4. The Metropolitans sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-3. The Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-0. The Bo Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 10-3. The Cleveland Indians brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-7. The Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-5. The Minnesota Twins finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. The win was their 7th in a row. The Angels hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. Jose Urquidy earned the 3rd W of his season as the Astros were winners over the Rays 1-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Oh, jetzt haben wir alle 10, 15 bis auf die Reds in der Division. Oh, jetzt haben wir alle gleich einen Rekord. 2 bis 5. Geil. 3 und 8 zu Hause. Alles Auswärts an Division-Spiele bis jetzt, ey. Ja, Mann.